Hey guys, welcome to 206 North G Street here in downtown Pensacola. There's a cemetery over here. And then that is a city health building, I believe, or county health building. And then over there is a public park with a splash pad and great little community area. Here's the driveway. You can see it stops. The sellers mentioned that they have plans for a ADU in the back that can be built that will be shared with the buyer. Property is off grade with some crawl space. It is completely renovated. You can see a little bit of separation on a few of these boards. Would certainly want a home inspector to check that out. Water runoff. Oh. Let's see all the way through to the other side. But we'll check out the backyard last. But the HVAC condensing unit is on this side of the house. So let me go check that out. Does not have a date on it, but it looks newer, looks in pretty good shape. Serial number on it started with 16, though I'm not sure if it's the, with that manufacturer, it's the first two or the second two. Nice little covered front porch. Could be screened in or just put some rocking chairs out here. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Currently they're using it as a Airbnb, though it looked like it may be a short-term, kind of medium-term, like someone's staying in here more than just the weekend or the week. I did notice some chipping on the LVP and it's cupping up, so it's pulling up here. Oh, I'll fix that before I leave. Walls look good. It was renovated down to the studs just a couple years ago, I believe in 2022. So new baseboards, new trim, new drywall, new light fixtures, new LVP flooring, though it looks like it may need to be redone. Right when you walk in, this is the first bedroom on the right side of the house. They're currently using it for storage. That bed frame does look like it's a queen, maybe a full, and then there's a little notch, so there's more space over there towards that door. And then this is the owner's closet for the short-term Airbnb that I do not have the code for. This property is being sold fully furnished, which is nice. From an investment standpoint, being able to really get it up turnkey and rolling immediately. Bathroom number 1, nice vanity. Fiberglass shower tub combo. You can see a little notch where they missed, and a little bit of corrosion, so maybe they don't have a good seal underneath the toilet. And then this door goes back into that storage room, but there's a bike leaning against it that I don't want to push over. Another gap in the LVP. The flooring, unfortunately, really is not looking that good. Although recently replaced, it's not in good shape. So would certainly want an opinion on if it's just cheap LVP or if they use the wrong underlayment that is allowing moisture to come through and cup it up. Though there are some gaps that I'm not sure if that's from moisture or just poor installation. Another gap there. I'll try to not point out every single gap. There is a little bit of a slope. It feels good in the front room. And then right here, there's a little bit, which this may be middle beam of the house, structural and some settling over time, so it may be completely fine. The house does feel sturdy, but certainly worth getting a home inspection and a WDO inspection. Quartz countertops, newer cabinets, soft close cabinets, soft close drawers, nice navy blue color, stainless steel appliances. There is a light above the sink. Nice wide sink, nice sprayer attachment. The windows look newer. Here's your dining room. And then here's the air handler that is likely just inside from the condensing unit outside. Um, 22 in the serial number. Outside started with 16. Also looks like a newer unit, but certainly can get that confirmation from a home inspection. Here, turn to the left is the second bedroom. Again, that looks like a queen size bed. It could be centered and have a nightstand on both sides, I believe. Oh, the light's a little flickering. A little bit of a gap underneath the door frame. Again, some settling perhaps to the foundation. Attic access. I believe this would be the primary suite in here, although the bathroom is shared. This is the biggest bedroom. Closet. And this is a queen size bed as well, but certainly enough space for a king. Dresser TV, the dresser's not lined up, but it's easily fixable. Another little bit of a gap there, but also this piece is higher than this piece. So the gap's on the top and bottom, but I believe that's just because of the sloping of the floor. So it's pretty level with the ground there with the flooring, and then there's a little gap right there, likely because of some settling. Between the primary and the bathroom, there is a pocket door. They don't have the proper catch plate installed. We have another fiberglass shower tub combo. It does not look like the drywall in here was replaced during remodel, if I was to guess, compared to the rest of the home. All the drywall looks pretty new, actually. Yeah, maybe not in here either. So split floor plan, one guest bedroom and a bathroom in the front with the living room, then kitchen in the middle, dining room, and then you have two more bedrooms and the second bath. Here in the back of the home towards the back door, which that is a automated light, is a little mud room. So you've got your washer and dryer and your water heater. Let's see. Newer water heater. Water heaters often don't have ages on them, but a newer electric water heater. Steps going down. A little bit of a porch, but because it comes down, I would imagine you could extend a porch out. Nice magnolia trees in the front and backyard. There's a crack, and then that separates from this part. So maybe there was an extension at one point since the very original home. But this crack seems to only be on the stairs. It does not go into the foundation. Nice big backyard. Nice shadow boxing fence. About 6 foot. Built around the tree. And then the house next door, you can see they have a garage, carriage house, cinder block framed out with some doorways and garage door. So they're using that as a garage. There's certainly opportunity to build a garage slash mother-in-law casita ADU, additional dwelling unit. This is 206 North G Street. Let me know if you have any questions.